props must be paid, of course, to one of the stalwarts of film noir, Richard Conte. He may not have been in the upper echelon of actors like Bogart, Mitchum, and Garfield, but he certainly left a legacy in noir, whether playing solid citizens in films such as Thieves' Highway and The Sleeping City, or charismatic crooks in movies like Cry of the City and The Brothers Rico, which I recently showed on Noir Alley. Frankly, his role here is pretty routine stuff, leaving him upstaged throughout by his photographer sidekick, Al, played by the redoubtable Richard Erdman.
How you doing? You can read all about it in the Chronicle.
Erdman basically making a career out of playing second bananas who steal the show out from under the headliner. Since 1953, when Nat King Cole introduced Blue Gardenia, the song doesn't have a "the" in the title. It's been a staple in the repertoire of many jazz vocalists, especially women. Dinah Washington, Helen Merrill, Etta James, and Laura Ellis are only a few of the singers who've covered the tune, which was written by Bob Russell and Lester Lee. They created it specifically for this film, with the great Nelson Riddle providing the arrangement, as he did for many of Nat King Cole's biggest hits. It's interesting to note that although Vera Caspere's original story was called The Gardenia, the name of the nightclub in her story was simply The Gold Room. It had no flowery name or Polynesian theme. Clearly, the studio's strategy was to play up the 50s trend in tiki culture and to snag Nat King Cole, a jazz pianist who'd soared to the top of the charts as a singer with huge hits like Mona Lisa, Too Young, and Unforgettable. Now, this certainly wasn't the first time he'd appeared in a movie, but I do believe it's the first time he'd introduced a new song in a film.
Blue Gardenia, now I'm alone with you.
Cole was typically cast in movies as a nightclub crooner, but in 1957, writer-director Sam Fuller gave him the best acting role of his career as a mercenary soldier in Southeast Asia. China Gate, for which Cole, of course, sang the theme song, was not only the first American film about the war in Vietnam, it gave America's most popular black entertainer his first chance to portray a complex, fully developed character on screen. And Cole was terrific, making you wish he'd tackled more straight acting roles. Well, that'll do it for this week's excursion through Noir Alley. Check us out on the Noir Alley Facebook page or Twitter feed, and be back next week when we feature the dark side of small-town America, as shown by the master of suspense, Alfred Hitchcock. Joseph Cotton and Teresa Wright star in Shadow of a Doubt. Until then, if you decide to enjoy a Polynesian pearl diver, make it one and done.